Okay, here. Okay, here's what we have to do. Cancel this mining. We have to get everyone to haul absolutely everything to the base, and then we have to seal ourselves in. People are being interrupted by Yeti. I don't want to fight the Yeti right now. Oh my god. Dog has been knocked unconscious. Oh my god! No! Like, if I go and attack the Yeti right now, all my people are gonna die. And that'll be the end of the fort. And I don't want that. This is a cool fort. Let's designate a meeting spot in here. So the animals... Here, I'll make a zone over here. That way the animals will linger here instead. If I make this the meeting area. So that's one. And we still have to haul everything inside. If we don't get anything hauled inside, we're just going to be dead. Regardless. Oh, yeah, we've lost a dog. Where's the Yeti? Way over here. Stay way over there. Doesn't look like he's actually, like, coming for us. Like, it doesn't look like they're aggressive, which is good. That's the only thing we've got going for us. Okay, bring everything inside. We'll seal ourselves in, then we'll mine a bunch of ice, and then we'll reopen the outside and build some we're going to build some nice walls. All my dwarves are sleeping right now, or most of them are. Some are planting seeds, which is very good. Need to make sure the seeds get planted. Joe, thanks for the resub. And Gamer Gazin, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the hours of entertainment. Keep it going. You make a big difference in people's weeks, at least in mine. Well, thank you. You guys make a huge difference in, well, everything. Stray dog has been missing for a week. Yeah, no kidding. God! But thank you so much, gamer. Really appreciate the support, everyone. You guys are being so awesome. I mean, you're always awesome, but some days it just hits a little harder, I guess. All right, animals are in here. Although our animals, see, the bulls are they're gonna die. They've got nothing to graze. We need to set up a butcher's block really soon. We're going to do that and that. This is going to be a butcher's room. It's going to have a vent to the outside. And we'll have to build a fortification there. But that way, by having it like this, because when you butcher stuff, very quickly things start to rot and you get miasma. And that's really bad. Build, construct, fortification. There you go, right in there. Yeah, sure, out of rock salt. And that's really bad. It makes people sick. So this way we'll vent it to the outside. Then we'll go build workshop, butcher's shop. We can't do it yet because why? It's been dug out. There we go. Oh, we can build the thing. We can build it out of ice, but I think we want to save our ice for cooler things. Yeah, see. So I set up the status screen, animals. Listen, you guys don't want to starve to death, so unfortunately we're going to have to slaughter you. It's the more humane thing to do. Rivare with the resub, thank you very much. Will stuff rot that fast in the Arctic? I think so. I don't think it cares about the frozen status. I know what you're saying. You just let it go, but all right. This is the only workshop I'm setting up, just so that we can take care of those animals before they die. Otherwise, I'm not going to queue up anything else because I still just want everything to get hauled indoors as quickly as possible. And oh, we need a refuse pile outside. some place to haul the garbage. There we are. Rhinoceros Maximus! Thank you very much for resubbing and having such an awesome name. When building up downstairs, you should leave out the middle one and put your statues. Oh, that's a cool idea. I like that. Well, we can always dig them out later. Alright, people are still mostly hauling, and I want to let them finish that as much as possible. Looks like it's really fast to dig through ice. It makes me very happy. Zombie Gun, who sent in 2345. Looking at this game hurts my brain, but I just listened to your narration. P.S. You should start a new CK2 LP on your channel soon after you started it, and it was amazing. Yeah, I really do want to play CK2 again. I think CK2 is going to be something that gets live streamed more than LP'd, but I do want to do one. I haven't done Horse Lords yet, and that would be nice to do. All right, let's start this mining again. Even though I was talking about I just want to keep doing a lot of hauling, but I would like to advance our mining a little bit too. Our stockpile is nearly full. There's probably still some stuff outside, but the stockpile is nearly full. Well, I mean, we're going to have to expand in space anyway. Probably will keep things in a giant freezer down here. Okay, we're getting more ice chunks. Yes! Okay. Ice, ice, baby. And then really, like, something like this, except we need to make sure to leave in a few pillars so we don't get a collapse. Like that. Can you get... I wonder if we can carve... So right now we have ice boulders. I wonder if we can get ice blocks. Or ice cubes, if you prefer. If I go right down here, build a workshop, a mason's workshop, right over here. I don't want to build it out of ice. I want to use the ice for stuff outside. That stuff will get built out of ice. Everything indoors will get built out of stone. Everything outside we'll try to build out of ice. I mean, maybe not the actual, like, workshops, but, like, all the walls, doors, if we can do doors out of ice. Bum, 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 bum. Watch summer come and everything melts. All this melts, our fortress floods. GG. Okay. Add rock blocks. Right, I don't have a manager, so I can't assign profiles. Although, I can just assign a manager. Who's going to be our manager? Noble Rambler. You're an adequate organizer. And the bookkeeper is going to be Mace. He's your record keeper. So, if I set up a workshop profile here... Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was a way to specify a material. Or do they just use stuff that's nearby? Add floodgates during summer and you have an underwater fortress. Alright, so Raven is going to come over and construct some rock blocks. Most likely you're hauling some big chunk of rock right now, yeah. But I'm hoping that the next thing will be one of the blocks that are just here. Mace, I'm doing all the heavy lifting in there. Can't make doors out of ice by the looks of it. Not that ice is incapable, but just that Masons and Craft Dwarf's workshop don't have it listed in their raws. Ah. Yeah. So you could probably edit the raws and allow ice as a material to be for things to be constructed out of, but otherwise no. Well, that's very disappointing. Okay, well we can still use the ice boulders to build walls out of. So we're going to do that. Is the Yeti still around? Yep. But there's only one. He hasn't really been causing trouble. Now that they brought the animals indoors, we should hopefully be okay. Alright. So, oh, it's summer. Alright, let's find out things are going to melt in the summer. I don't think so. We are in, like, the absolute well, it's an Arctic terrain, but we are in Antarctica. Need to make a stockpile for ice only, set the workshop to use only that stockpile, right, by sending wardens and stuff, right? But I suspect, yeah, we're just not able to build it. Oh, you're scared by the Yeti? Okay. You over here. You're going to make me a couple of doors as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, I didn't set the block job on repeat. We'll also need a door. I'm going to move this soon, but there, 3 doors, because we need one for the butcher shop, just to make sure the miasma doesn't come into the fort. And then build door in planning mode. You're going to go door, door, and then we're going to put a wall right in here, made out of ice. And then we'll start building a proper wall. Oh, build door. Planning mode is something that is introduced with DF Hack. It allows you to put things down even when you don't actually have the bits, and then as soon as the thing gets constructed, then it'll get placed. It's wonderful. Alright, build, construct wall. Spando. We'll just have a limited little bit of an area to start off with. Make it out of ice. In here. Oh, I missed Analog Light Bulb. I'm terribly sorry. Analog Light Bulb says, greetings from Sweden, contributing for the Scottish elbow lubricant. And a question. Do a Let's Play on Project Aura. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at that. I don't know what that is, actually. I'll Googlify it later. Alright, ice walls and an ice bridge. Like this. And it's going to retract over to the right. Good. And make it out of ice. Sweet. So, what is actually, like, sitting in here rotting? Oh, because the stockpile, and we didn't have the barrels, so we actually lost a lot of our yak meat. Darn it! Cancels give water. Who are you trying to give water to? An animal? We don't have buckets. Listen, we'll get on it here. Okay, get that up, because it'll look cool. Let's build workshop, a little carpenter's workshop. We're going to get a little bit of stuff kick-started early. Sure, make it out of ice. I know I said I wouldn't, but there it is. We have beer. We have some drink. Who are you trying to give water to? Just stockpile outside, it's cold. It's cold indoors, too. Seeds are being replanted. We got our first harvest already. Planting's good. Constructing a door. Doing some digging. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel the dig jobs here. We've got lots of material for now, so we'll free them up to do something else instead, like planting more seeds. We do need a big set of food to get started with. Alright, then I'll start building some buildings outside. I'm not going to build them on the ice because we're not going to be able to see them. I'm going to build them over here. So let me set up some workshops outside. Workshop. We need a still. These buildings can get made out of whatever. What else? We'll put the carpenter's workshop outside. Maybe we'll move the stockpile outside. People want that sort of thing. Mason's workshop. Actually, that should really stay inside because that's where the rocks are going to be. Butcher shop, we'll leave where it is for now. Tanner's workshop, we actually want that because we want to turn the leather from some of the animals into something. Craftsdwarf workshop, Like that. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll make these little buildings that can store 4 workshops each. And wrap them around in ice. This is so not going to be efficient, but it's going to be cool. Like that, and then we're going to cancel. Instead, build doors. No, needs adjacent wall. Okay. Realm Hunter! Now time to do evil and scary surroundings and nice. Well, let's start raining lava. Oh, that would be bad. If we were in bad biome, something like that could definitely start to happen. Alright, everyone's still really busy. Okay, I'm good. Harvesting plants. These are all legit jobs. I have auto labor turned on, by the way, so I'm not managing it in Dwarf Therapist. When there are few dwarves like this, you know, you could, arguably, but people are keeping themselves super busy right now. All the rotten food's being brought out. That is such a waste. I needed barrels to store those in. Well, we'll get to work on it. Just have tons of ice down here. Good. A few doors. Good. No one's got the carpenter's. Actually, hold on. That carpenter's workshop. Let me cancel that one. We'll just build the one outdoors. Oh, I'm going to get rid of this refuse stockpile. I'll move it down here. I'm sorry, Yabushido. Yabushido is dead! Killed by the Yeti! You know, this is not the kind of map to play unconventionally on. It's really not. Okay. Hang on. Guys, I'm really sorry. We're gonna have to come back and do the above ground thing later, when we have a military to clear out all the Yetis. We can't do the above ground thing right now. I'm really sorry. The game's just gonna end instantly if we do this. So. Sorry. Three. Well, 1 slot, and then 3 more. 3 in a slot, 3 in a slot, and then 3 more. Ah, good, that works out well. And like that. So we're going to set up some workshops in that room there. Yeti's going to come into my base and kill everyone. And just feel it. Oh, this is terrible. Down to 6 dwarves already. Sleep, destroying building, break, sleeps, yes. No proper beds yet. Yetis are building destroyers, which means they're attracted to constructions like workshops and doors. Oh man. Yeti's nothing more than a shag carpet with anger issues and a gym addiction. Okay. I mean, I've, you know, embarked in dangerous places before, but I've never dealt with a Yeti. They're not, like, actively seeking out my people, but they're clearly, will aggro on things that come near them, and apparently go after construction. So that is good to know. We need a mechanism soon to run that bridge, too. Alright, the ice is being carted around. And yeah, it looks like they can move pretty quick while hauling the ice, so I'm assuming it's a lot lighter than a lot of the other, stone. Yeti's a building destroyer, and we're making everything out of ice cubes. This doesn't seem like the best way to defend our little empire. But we'll take what we can get. Alright, mining out our new workshop room indoors. Desperately trying to get the defenses up outdoors. Well, hopefully we can get an army going. We're going to have to find... We've got iron-bearing rock, which is good. If we can find some flux stone, we can make steel. We're going to use all our wood to make, like, one frickin' sword or something. But it's possible. And on this map, I think we're really going to need to delve, like, deeply and greedily quite early to get our magma. Just because we can't do charcoal. We won't have the wood. Alright, let me rebuild the leatherworks. And the carpenter's workshop. And I've got the mason down below still, which is fine. Or it's not the leatherworks we need, it's the tanners. We don't have to make leather right now. I just want to make sure that build workshop tanners. Just make sure that if we get any like hides, we're going to tan them into leather right away so they don't go away. We'll need a mechanics workshop quite early as well, because I need to make at least one lever so we can close the drawbridge. And I'm thinking many traps on this map. Yeti traps. We'll have our own pet Yeti. Can you tame a Yeti? Can you do that? I've never tried, and I wouldn't even know where to start. Alright. Build workshop. Alright, still. We don't need a kitchen. We're not cooking meals yet. We'll make our craft dwarf workshop so we can start our mug industry. Come to my fortress, get mugged. And then we'll make another stockpile here since the first one is already full. Mostly because we have a ton of wood, and that took up a lot of space. Alright, let's go and set up some workflow orders here. We're going to move this mason at some point, but for now it's okay. So, door, a chair or throne, a table. Then, for each one here, I do... what are my workflow hotkeys? Is it not Control W? Hey, IU! Hope you're having a good weekend. I'm having a great weekend. I'm playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup while watching a stream. Oh man, I love DCSS. I haven't played it in forever, and a lot of things have changed. I mean, I might have to, like, set the, Alt-W is the default keybind. Ha-ha! You there. Alt-W. There we are. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're putting in a job to say... a repeat job on doors. Make doors forever. But we're going to make this stop. We're going to keep between 2 to 4 doors at any given time. And then it's just going to stop at that point. Same thing with the chairs. Alt-W. Yes, it's a repeat job. We're going to add a limit. Chairs of any kind. Change the range. And we'll keep like 2 to 4 around. Later on we actually... well, no, I don't know if we'll need more. Maybe doors we might end up keeping a bigger number for when we make big bedrooms. But add limit. Range. 2 to 4 of these tables as well. Okay. And then maybe blocks. Repeat. Add limit. Range. Try to keep like 10 to 20 blocks around so we can do, I don't know, some other construction with blocks. Oh yes, thank you. I've got to remove those ramps Because all these little triangles here represent places that you can climb up or down from the upper level. So that would have been a way to get into this area from around, which we don't want. Now, as is, people can basically climb onto the top of our walls, which would be annoying, but not the end of the world. And of course, creatures can jump as of DF 2014. I put in 204 chairs. That would be less than good. Or rather, maybe somewhat more than I need. No, it's 2 to 4. We're fine. Everything's groovy. Okay, Carpenter's Workshop. Make me a bed. That's probably good enough for now. And bed of, well, any material. Technically, they can only be made out of wood. And again, keep 2 to 4 around. So whenever we have less than 4, they'll start producing. Or sorry, whenever we have less than 2 in a stockpile, they'll start making it. Whenever we hit 4, they'll stop. Then that's going to be fine. Apparently I'm recording a macro. There we go. Stop doing that. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. Dwarf Fortress coming with an update, is that true? Probably. Updates, I mean, they are working on updates. There's probably a new version that's going to come out relatively soon, I do expect. But usually, I don't want to start right away when there's a new version, because inevitably there's a lot of bugs. It takes maybe about a month to hammer out a lot of the bugs when there's another major version release. Not like playing stable versions. In particular, I like when the starter pack's available with all the tile sets and little DF hack mods and things like that. Everything is working, and everyone is happy. I need to get some nest boxes going soon. And I can put those anywhere, right? So we can make like, oh, we had to do something last time to like stop people from like eating the eggs, like forbid things or something, I don't remember. So let's set up a little, I was gonna say chicken coop, but it's like a turkey coop, right? Something like this. Let's do that. Actually. And then a double door? Sure. Something like that.